I had a great 3-year-old video. It was actually a little too long. It was like 10 minutes long.
You're only on B.
No, I got the M, Manhattan Money, and it crashed. There's not that many outside of Manhattan Money, actually, but there is a few that I want to talk about. So we're going to start the video all over again. It was really just Amy and I talking. At one point, I was angry because she wouldn't pay attention to me, and and it bothered me the other day, and I never noticed it. I don't know why till the other day that normal people, like say you or Dr. Latessa, will do one task, and he was texting somebody, and I just said something to him off the cuff, and it was like he completely ignored me, and it wasn't a big deal, but it dawned on me at that moment that normal people like you will do one task and then move on to the next, whereas I would immediately stop texting the person, answer the question, and go back to texting the person.
And then spend 30 seconds figuring out what you were doing.
It's possible. That's very possible that that's exactly what could have happened. But it bothered me. It bothers me that
we tune you out.
No, that you don't do the multiple things. Like it's like having 3 tabs open on your phone. I can toggle back from all 3 tabs. No problem. I don't have to do one thing and then open another tab. Wait, I gotta close that tab and now I gotta open this tab.
But that's how you get stuff done.
No, it's not. You
yes,
get
it is.
4 things done.
Yeah, but you don't finish all
I finish all of them.
Okay.
All
over
of
the
them.
course of the day.
Possibly. But I start them.
Because I've never seen it before. You're like, oh, I need to call this person. And then you'll open your phone up and somebody else has messaged you. And then, oh, I better answer that. And then you forgot to do what you originally picked your phone up for.
See, what I've done is I've decided in my head.
So you have to ignore that.
No, I allow my brain to tell me, hey, what is most important? It's like a triage in my head all the time. There are 9 tasks to do. I'm going to need you to put them in order of 1 to 9 and do them right now. That doesn't mean you can't start one, get through the meaty part of number 1, and then switch over to 9 and get that done real quick, and then go back to 9 and finish that.
It's not.
But see, that's the problem. It bothers me that you do that. It bothers me that normal people do that.
Normal people.
Well, it's true. It's very frustrating to me. What about our cat litter situation? We bought a cat litter thing. We bought the cat. We had the cat at the barn, right? And it was a cute cat. When I grew up, I always had a cat and dogs and whatever. We had a big farmhouse. And I know that there's cat people and dog people, but I'm both. I don't care.
Actually, you were neither because you hated Cruz.
I don't hate Cruz. It's just, I don't, with you guys, it's like Cruz is a part of the family. No, not really.
Oh.
Well, he is, but he isn't. He's a dog. We are all going to live through 5 cruises. All of us. And for you to fall in love with the first cruise, like, I'm going to break my heart when he passes away. I like the dog, and I know it's going to bother everybody when he passes away, much like Bentley did, right? But that's life. That's the way it is. And I just know what's coming. Cruz is 8. He's a Great Dane.
He's 9, actually.
He's 9. Oh, even worse.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's on a countdown right now. Big Cole, right? So, but when it comes to the cat, I like the cats also, but the kitty litter is the kid's job. We have 12 and 14-year-old kid. Between AI and Gemini and Google and everything else, you can tell me.
When was the last time you ordered this drink?
Go to favorites. There.
That's not a vanilla latte. That's a cafe latte.
Ooh. You know what? I was mad because they didn't put the vanilla in my vanilla latte yesterday. Now I see why. Because it's not. So what you have to do... Yeah, it is. Look. 4 pumps of vanilla. Right there.
But that's a chai. Oh, no. That's cafe latte.
But this is the one. I want the blonde one. Yeah, you got to get out and go order it. So what?
I didn't say anything.
So it's raining out here in Brunswick. I also went through the weather report with you in the other video. It was raining, but it's actually a nice day. It's warm enough. It's going up to 20 Celsius, so what's that? Around 70, I guess, here. Warm day. I actually dressed warm because it was cold when you went back to sleep, and I had to go to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday and get an Uber to take me. It was really cold.
Excuse me, I offered.
Yeah, it was one of those, I can take you, I guess. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, you were really getting out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I get out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, had a shower, shaved, ordered the Uber.
Do you want me to order you this, or does it have to be the chai?
No, there's no chai. A blonde vanilla latte will do fine, extra hot.
Okay. How do we do that?
Well, you got to go to steam. You go down to
Steamed?
it's somewhere near the top. Steamed hot, extra hot. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
I didn't know that.
Now, I won't do it in Canada. As a word, you might burn somebody or
And
hurt
you want
your
4
feelings.
pumps and a grande?
Yes, that's what it comes with.
What else do you want?
Nothing. I'm good.
16 to 21 minutes.
Did you already order it?
No.
I don't care. Order it, and we're gonna do our videos
I'm going to
anyway.
get the cat litter.
And the cat litter's right here too. Did they tell you what kind of cat litter you need?
Listen.
Ollie said so. At least Ollie's getting it done.
Because
And-
he knows that.
He said it's in the. Oh no, he said it's over there. Sorry. We're wasting everybody's time here talking about kitty litter and whatnot. So yeah, I told the kids the kitty litter wasn't the automatic kitty litter machine wasn't working right, and they're looking at me, and I'm like, I can't fix anything. You are more than equipped. You have the tools, Google and Gemini and everything. Just get it done, find out why it's not working, and fix it. And that's what their job is for the day. So 3-year-olds, Allure. I know it starts with Allure. I remember that. Oh, thank you. Allure was very good last week, and as I talked about in the other video, that again we had to stop. You know what had happened with the other video? What?
No one cares. Just talk.
Well, maybe somebody's saying, why does this keep happening, Anthony? I've now got to the bottom
No
of it.
one's saying that.
How do you know? Do you know everybody?
Straight.
Oh, do I? Oh, okay. Do you know that no one's saying that? You don't know what everybody's... Somebody might be saying, Anthony, this has happened quite a few times. What is wrong with your phone? Well, I'm going to tell you what's wrong. It's on my Wi-Fi in the house, and as I pull away from the house, it snaps off the Wi-Fi.
That shouldn't turn off your video camera.
That's exactly what just happened.
Okay,
the
well,
Wi-Fi switched,
your
and the camera
phone
went
is
off.
stupid.
I'm not telling you it's not stupid.
It's not an Apple, and it's American. No offense.
It's Chinese. It's Samsung. It's certainly not Apple. And more people have Samsungs than
No,
Apples.
they do not.
Yes, Google it. Google it.
I'm not.
Because you know you're wrong. So Allure. We bought Allure to be... What we're trying to do when we buy horses like Allure is to buy a horse that can fit in Northfield perfectly. What? Pet supplies. Yeah. That can fit in Northfield perfectly. But at the same time, the option to do bigger things, like go to Mohawk, right? Or go to Yonkers, or go to Dayton, somewhere they race for a lot of money, but this horse can fit in. That's what we're looking for with Allure. And we're not always going to find an Allure. I think we should park here, and you should walk over. That girl just come around the corner like she's in a big hurry.
It doesn't even look open.
It doesn't look open, but you know what? The good thing is, if you go and check the door,
yeah,
it'll
oh,
open
they
it.
have grooming there.
There you go. Head out. I'm gonna get parked.
I'm not carrying a giant bag of cat litter.
I'm gonna pull over in front of the door, and it's a giant bag of cat
The
litter.
last one was.
It's on a leopard. It's a cat, a 5-pound cat. The bag's gonna be 15 pounds max. I'm just chocolate coffee. Get out of here.
Did I order this?
No, I don't think you did. So, Laura, we're looking for...
Because I finished my tasks before I move on.
Oh, if you knew you finished your
So
task,
I
then why'd
did.
you have to look again?
Because that's what happens when I hang out with you for 4 minutes.
So, Allure, I apologize. What? What is she... You know what she did? Forgot her wallet. How much you want to bet?
I don't have any money.
Oh, you don't have any money? I see. Now we're blocking this guy. He's getting really upset. There you go. Sorry. Obviously, I'm going to try this one more time. Obviously, Allure, we're trying to get more horses that can race in multiple places. And listen, you guys know, we're going to buy 5 other Allures that are only going to be good enough for Northfield, and we're probably going to, max out their ability right away. And there's going to be some that aren't that good, actually. But as long as we can continue to grind through and pick away and find an Allure here, an Allure there, then we're going to have a strong base in Northfield that can do those nominators of 1 up to nominators of 7. And then we're going to end up also with horses that can do in other venues, like she does at Mohawk right now. Now, once she completely graduates away from that nominators of 2 and is into that nominators of 3, if there's not a claimer to race her in, well, that's a problem. That's a problem. Then we're going to have to move her back to either Dayton in the nominators of 10, where Arrowhead is right now, up to numbers up to 10 wins. And then if she's good enough, she could always potentially go to a place like Yonkers and race. Also, I think they're up to numbers at 12. If they had a Fillies and Mares 12, Fillies and Mares numbers at 12, that would actually do her some good throughout the winter. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself for right now. She's just racing well at Mohawk. Arrowhead Hanover coming off the sickness. I trained him on Friday. I trained him in Friday in 2 minutes. He was very, very good, very strong, very happy with what I saw from him. But he does have the 8 hole. He is coming in, not racing in 3 weeks, so he is going to be a little bit short. But you know what? He's been a good little horse for us, and I suspect that will continue. Excuse me. Blue Ventura has been racing good. Very happy with Blue Ventura. He's 7-1, which I thought was a little odd for Wednesday evening or Tuesday, one or the other. I know it's a tough crew, but that crew is always tough. That now is a 3, 4, up to 7. It can get a little salty sometimes, but man, this horse raced great the other day. I was a little surprised when I saw the morning line of 7-1 with him. But we'll see. We'll work through it. Chicago Hall, he'll be in a second. Captain Incredible qualifies on Tuesday. We'll get him qualified up and rolling for Tuesday. As I said to Amy, my Tuesday is a little bit frustrating. I got to drive to Pennsylvania and qualify 2 horses at the Meadows. Obviously, our trotter, Raging Hanover, Captain Incredible. Then get in the car, drive down to Dayton, Ohio, and race Arrowhead Hanover for Post 8, and then come back to Northfield Park to race Winter Soldier and I believe Blue Ventura. So a long day coming on Tuesday, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Chicago Hall. I think this guy's dogging it a little bit. I think he's cheating a little bit, laying on the outside. That horse should never get parked, and he never got to the leader until at the quarter pole. That horse should be blasting off the car and just has not. Was this guy waiting for me to move? Ridiculous. Where are you going? Sorry. Oh, he did. I'll go over here where people can figure things out. Actually worked out perfect. Yeah, Chicago Hall needs a pretty stiff training mile put into him. I'm just not happy with the way he's been racing, the way he's been approaching his work. So I'm probably gonna gallop him very, very stiff on Wednesday, I guess, for Saturday. I just want this guy to come back to life. All the boo-hoos of you had to race in tough, and they went in 54 and 55, and they chased speed all summer. He might be a little bit tired, but you know what? He may just need a little shake-up, and he's going to get one this week. The gym teacher's going to be here this week for Chicago Hall. Foxy Seaside's been racing good. Very similar to Blue Ventura, right? Fits in that class. We just got to find a way to get them into the race from post 8 and 9. That's just impossible to do, and she's had a whole lot of bad posts. She drew 4, something a little more favorable tonight. She'll be fine tonight. Gorgeous Package was very good the other day schooling. I guess James didn't go with him. Billy Davis went with her and was right beside Powertrain finishing up the mile in 54. So she's ready to go, and I'm really eager. I'm excited to see how she's going to do at Mohawk. Manhattan Money, he's going to have to do more, right? The win the other day was a win. He got the job done. Good for him. A little flat, kind of so-so looking mile. If that's what we're going to get moving forward as he moves up in class, then he may not be staying at the stable much longer. But that will be up to him. Melisandre's in Harrisburg in 2 weeks. Memento Mori raced good and then didn't get in. That was disappointing. Didn't get in this week at Corbin, but I suspect he'll get right back in next week. My hope is he will. Nassau, I trained Nassau in 25. He was 22, actually. He was good the other day. I was happy with the way his gait was, the way his manneriments were, the way his attitude was. Now, we haven't tested his strength yet, and what I mean by that was he was very sick for 2.5 weeks. He was out in the field. He's back in now. It's going to be I almost said baby steps. It's not going to be baby steps. I mean, he's a racehorse, and he was racing. So I don't want to get to a point where I want to go in 2.8 and he wants to go in 2.12, right? I want to be the one to go with him, because you can feel as you start out your mile, as you get to the quarters, you get to the half, you can feel almost like a gas gauge. You can feel how the horse is operating, and our miles from now on will be at 1.5 miles. So I want to get a good handle on how Nassau feels. I'd love to give you a timeline. I'd like to tell you 3 weeks. It could be 3 weeks, but that will depend on how he is. But he was very, very good the other day. Raging Hanover, I know I've told everybody be patient, much like Nassau. We do need horses for the winter. So we will get Raging Hanover qualified. We will get him racing. We will get his confidence back up. But it's going to take a little bit of time. Where's Amy at? She's not out yet. Sparkling Volo, our newest horse. I bought this horse out of New Jersey. He's a maiden with some mechanical issues to speak of. So I'm going to take my time, get him right, and hopefully get him qualified in racing. That is the plan with Sparkling Volo. He's there now. He's ready to go. It's just a matter of can we get him squared away to where he's happy, he's comfortable. We'll see very, very soon. And Woodmere Betcha. She races today in Summerside. I think Jamie had asked me to take 3 horses up to Ontario. So Woodmere Betcha might find herself racing at Mohawk, and then we'll reassess and see where she belongs and doesn't belong. Could be the Meadows, could be Dayton. I'd rather not Northfield, although at 6 wins, she does fit the norm as a 7. So we'll see where she fits and where she doesn't. Well, I guess if she fits, and if she does, where she does and where she doesn't. But her, he is a Heston Blue Chip, a Hess filly coming up, and then I think he said her name was Woodmere Flojo. Those horses are going to be coming to Ontario to race and see where they fit. And if Ontario is just a hub for a short stopover for the Meadows or Dayton or Northfield, then so be it. But for right now, I believe after this week, those 3 horses will be heading to the stable here in Ontario. Well, here in Ohio or there in Ontario, one or the other. So those are your 3-year-olds. Man, I really butchered these videos this week. 24 minutes on racehorses, 17 minutes on 3-year-olds. But we'll get through the 2-year-olds in just a minute also. Maybe do a little bit of a yearling video. Amy's seen a number of the yearlings already. I've been happy with how they look. There's just really not a whole lot to talk about. They're jogging right now. The horses are getting over the sickness that had arrived with some of them. It had gone through the burn. It is going now, and it's on its way out. There was only a couple of horses left coughing when I left on the weekend, and I suspect by Monday morning we'll be back at 100% health in the burn. So there you have it. Those are your 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds. I'll be back with the 2-year-olds in just a minute.